Hey guys, I know I'm about 2 minutes early, so I'll just give it a second before I start. Hopefully, I gave everybody enough of a notification about this. I'm trying to get better about doing that. And I'll get the link once people start coming in. And you can come up if you want. Here, Michael, I'll get you the link as soon as I figure out how to do this from my phone. All right, I can't figure out how to invite people on my phone. Here we go, I got it. Here we go. There you go. It took me a minute. I got it though. I'm very technologically challenged sometimes. Actually, all the time. And I think as I've gotten older, it's just gotten worse. I don't know how to do half this shit on my phone anymore. Hey, you.
Hey, pal.
What's up?
Nothing. I was just watching Emma's for a little bit.
Yeah, I was over there for a couple minutes before I came over here, but I'll probably catch that in full detail later. Because I know that she's usually on for a couple of hours, so I'm sure that I can catch some of it at some point.
Yeah, she'll be on until probably like 9:30, and then another girl, Elizabeth, kind of does like a kind of like an after stream of hers, and they kind of just talk about like in like a brief general thing about like everything that was discussed.
I just feel like there's so much going on over there that I have trouble keeping up with it. So I usually just wait until Emma goes live because she usually does a pretty good summary of it.
Yeah, it's every day. Well, Barb just posted that she's done with YouTube and that everyone wants her dead anyways.
Well, I mean, how many times have we heard that, in all honesty?
Oh yeah, exactly. She just
I
posted
feel
it on our
like,
community wall like 45 minutes ago. Well,
yeah, I feel like she has like cycles of her channel, and this is like the cycle that we're in right now.
yeah. I mean, she's getting trolled from like two huge major fronts. Like, so she's getting trolled from like all the people that like go into like Emma's and stuff, and that's not even like as the big like trolling group that's coming after her. Like, she's also getting trolled by a guy named like Music Biz Marty, and he is like huge, and he's coming after Barb, and like he's been coming after Barb, and that's who's really like getting her. Like, when he goes live, he has like 500, 600 people in his chat.
Oh wow, that's a
And
lot.
yeah, and at like one time he like sent like all of them over to her chat like one night, and her mods couldn't even keep up with how bad she was like getting trolled.
Well, I mean, that's what happens whenever you make people mods that you don't really even know. Like, a lot of the people that I make mods on my channel, it's like I do it with like discretion. Like if I give you like that wrench, it's because like I trust that you're gonna like, you know, keep the crazies out.
Yeah, I only have like three on my channel, and that's probably all I'll have unless like I really get invested in YouTube.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I've just been so busy lately that I haven't like had the time for like YouTube. Um,
Hey
but
Nova.
I wanna have more time for YouTube, that's for sure, because I feel like this is like a fun place to be.
Yeah,
Hi
it
Nova.
definitely is.
So
Yeah, it
yeah.
definitely is.
I mean, it can also be like a stupid place to be, but it can also be like a fun place to be if you surround yourself with like the right people.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
unfortunately, I keep trusting that certain people are good people, and I just keep letting them back in. And here they are just proving time and time again that they're just as bad as the rest. So I'm just being very mindful of who I'm trusting nowadays around these YouTube streets.
You really have to. Like I'll reveal like there's like certain things like I'll reveal like will reveal on YouTube, but there's also like a lot of people now that I know like in the past like few months like once I started branching out and like started like getting to like know other people, like gosh, like I know so many people on here now.
I know. I've gotten to know like quite a few people like on here through the community that like I met you in, and then like through Laura's community. Like I've kind of gotten to know like a lot of people. And like there are some good people, but you definitely got to watch out for like certain people, because I'm just going to get into a rant session. I feel like there's people out there that claim that they don't want the drama and they want to be around good people, but yet they keep welcoming just like trouble onto their channel. And then they wonder, why shit keeps happening. Well, quit surrounding yourself with trouble. That's all I got to say.
It's really hard on YouTube. Once you're like involved in the drama, it's really hard like to get out of the drama.
Oh yeah. And that's
It's
kind of why, I've stepped back from like certain things. Like, you don't see me like walking around certain rooms like commenting anymore. Like I kind of watch in the bushes a lot of the times.
Yeah, like a lot of people like I know they'll do like a drama channel and then they'll be like, "Oh, I don't want the drama anymore." And it's like, "Well, you built your whole channel off of drama." And like those people like know that. So it's hard to like walk away from that.
Right. It's just this one person in particular that I'm thinking of. They did not build their channel around drama, but they've kind of surrounded themselves with dramatic people. So I kind of, question a lot of things. Like you claim that, you don't want to, surround yourself with like trouble and like bad people and all this stuff. But, you know, people will be people and they'll keep doing their thing, that's for sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
And I just don't like, like yeah, I will admit I haven't been around as much lately, but I've had a lot going on, and like I've explained like certain things, but there's certain things that just like I haven't explained. But like currently I have this like chiropractic issue that like I'm going through right now. So basically, like I was in a car accident in March, which I didn't really disclose that, or I didn't really disclose much about it just because I didn't really think it was necessary.
I remember
But
you telling me about that.
Yeah, so I got rear-ended in March, at the end of March. And I didn't really like I didn't get hurt. Like I didn't feel like I was hurt or anything like that. The other guy wasn't hurt. I was basically just like anxious. So, but they had like everybody had warned me, like you may not feel anything now, but you might be in pain like a couple months down the road, because a lot of that type of stuff, can take a few months to kind of come about. So I was just kind of like being mindful of that and whatnot. And my neck and like shoulders and like lower back just like started hurting. This was probably like in May at some point. And I don't know if it was the car accident. I don't know if it was like, just the overuse of my body at work. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I went to a chiropractor to like try to get some answers. And they did a whole bunch of x-rays and basically told me that my neck is curving the opposite way of what it should be. And like I even looked at the x-rays and just like the shit looks crazy. But my neck is curving the opposite way that it should be. And then on top of that, the vertebrae in my neck are not like evenly spaced like they should be. And then like the same thing is going on in my lower back, with like the vertebrae. So it's just like I've been in like pain since May. And I don't know if it was like the car accident that kind of like triggered all this, or if like, the overworking of my body at work. I don't really know. But I'm just in a lot of pain since May. And I've been seeing a chiropractor, and basically like they want me to go like 3 days a week. Well, I can't really afford to go 3 days a week, even with insurance, because it's pretty dang expensive. Like
Yeah,
even if you've met your deductible, like it's really expensive to go.
yeah. With my deductible, because I was going 3 days a week when I first started going, and
Yeah.
it was like $1,500 that I had to pay out of pocket.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous like what they're expecting of me. And like I've tried to explain to this place that I go to, obviously not going to disclose the place that I go to, you know. But I've tried to kind of, tell them like I can't really afford to go. Like I understand, your reasoning for wanting to schedule so many appointments, but it's just like I can't really afford to be going like 3 days a week. Like that's just a lot to deal with. So I'm trying to like work with them right now to get like a good schedule figured out, cuz like I still want to go at least like once a week, because I do think it's beneficial, but it's just like it's a lot, and I'm just kind of like stressed out about that, because I'm like, is this all really gonna work, or am I just like spending mindless money on something
Yeah,
that they claim is going to help me?
when I first started going, it was 3 times a week for like a month, and then after that, it got pushed down to like 2 days a week for like a month, and then after that, it was like 1 day a week.
And then did it help you? Was it something that helped whatever issues you had going
It
on?
it definitely seemed like it was helping. So when I went in, I also got like the TENS unit therapy and stuff like that. That really helped, which I bought a TENS unit for at home, so that's why like I don't really go anymore because um, I ended up just buying a TENS unit and I just use it at home.
Yeah, they do all sorts of things on me. Like they do this like laser thing, and then they have me hooked up to like this vibrating machine and like this roller machine.
Yeah, the roller that goes across like your back.
Yeah, they have me doing that. The doctor like adjusts me and like that type of stuff. So it's like it's pretty extensive, and it's just like I wonder if like it's necessary to be doing like all that, because I feel like there's probably like some things that they can kind of, not do as much. Like the adjustment, I can understand like why the adjustment needs to be done, but like some of the other stuff I'm a little bit unsure as to how this is supposed to help me.
Yeah, years ago, like when I played sports and stuff, they literally just did the adjustment. Like, and I noticed that when I went last year to the chiropractors, when I went, I was like, wow, I don't remember them doing all of this extra stuff years ago when I would go for like sports.
Yeah.
And they pretty much told me that like technology is advancing, but I don't know. There were a couple things like the roller table that I didn't feel like really benefited me that much, and I was paying for it.
Yeah, it's like I don't understand like the laser and then like the PMF. Like they had me doing like PMF therapy, which I'm not even like quite sure what the heck that is, but it's like I don't know like how this is all supposed to benefit me. Let me take a minute and say hi because I noticed that some people came in and I just have been like not talking to them. I apologize. Yeah, Nova, you were in an accident about 4 years ago. No injury, thank God. Yeah, I'm thankful that you weren't hurt too, because I know that car accidents can be hard. And hey, Chris, good to see you. Um, saw that you were here. But yeah, so it's just like I've been trying to like do that and see if that's gonna help me, but I don't really know if it's something that's like gonna help me. And I'm just like, I don't know if I want to be investing all of this money whenever I'm like uncertain as to whether or not it's going to work. And then like the chiropractic place, they're just like, we don't want you to get to the point where it's like, you're unable to work and unable to do this and that. So it's like we want to help you. And like, yeah, I understand that. That's all well and good, but at the same point, are you going to sit here and help me pay my bills?
Yeah, exactly. And it might be also like you just go to your family doctor and tell her what's going on, and then maybe she can refer you to like an orthopedic doctor or something, and then they can give you their opinion. Because the orthopedic doctor like might even tell you like the chiropractor is not gonna help like fix this long term.
That's not something that I thought of, and I'm really glad that you brought that up because that's not like a thought that popped into my head. But I did see an orthopedic doctor a few times because I have a flat foot and my left foot is like a flat foot. So basically, if you have a flat foot, like it can mess up the tendons in your foot and then you can get like swelling and stuff like that. And a couple of years ago, like my ankle was like swelled and I was wondering like, what was going on with it, and I had like all my doctors check it out. Like I had like my primary care doctor check it out. And then I had like my heart doctor even like look at it and stuff like that. And they were just like a little bit unsure, but they figured that it wasn't something like heart related or anything like that. So basically what it is they referred me to like an orthopedic doctor, and the orthopedic doctor gave me the diagnosis of like the flat foot, and he wanted me to get like MRIs and stuff done, but I didn't really feel like it was necessary. And I, was shelling out a bunch of money for like other stuff at that point. So I was kind of like, I'll just deal with it and see what happens. Well, now it doesn't really cause me much pain anymore. So I think the pain has kind of like lessened up. But I'm wondering if I could just go see, since I've already been referred to the orthopedic and I've already seen him a few times. I'm wondering if I could just go to that one and get like a second opinion and see what he thinks. Because I don't know, I feel like it's going to be cheaper in the long run just to pay a copay to go to my orthopedic doctor than pay for a chiropractor. But yeah.
Oh, okay, Chris said he goes to a pain clinic.
Yeah, I know that yeah, I know Chris probably doesn't want to get into it, but I know that Chris has some different like things going on. And I know that he sees like a couple different types of doctors. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that type of doctor is for me, but I might take Michael's recommendation of like following up with my primary care doctor, which she's really good. Like, I trust her. Just following up with her and seeing what she says about everything. Pain is definitely not fun. And whenever I'm at a job where it's like I have to be, physical every day and I have to lift things and walk around a lot, it's not a whole lot of fun. So, did I lose you, Michael?
Oh no, sorry. I was reading something.
I was like, all I heard was like random ass noises. So I was like, did I lose him?
No, I was reading something.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, like that's kind of like a big reason as to why I haven't been around, because my days off I'm pretty much like doing that or running errands. And unfortunately it doesn't leave a whole lot of time for this YouTube craziness. So, and I think some people are just like honestly pissed off at me right now, and I don't know if like some people are just like, not sure of how to react to me, but it's just like, I've been, focused on myself lately because I just have a lot going on and like I need to, get well. So it's like, you know, going to the chiropractor, going to the gym, losing weight, you know, down down 26 pounds. Hi Elaine. down down 26 pounds since January. I'm like trying to just adapt to a healthier lifestyle. And I just feel like some people aren't completely like, I don't know, don't completely believe the fact that like I'm doing all this.
Yeah. Hey, Elaine. Yeah, Elaine. Nobody will find you in here. No like trolls or anything, so you'll
No,
be
you're
good.
good, Elaine. I have
Yeah.
like yeah, you're good. Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, if I have come in contact with any trolls, they're pretty much like deleted instantly. But thanks for coming in, Elaine. Regardless. Um yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Like some of the streams that like me and Elaine go into, well, like I go into. Oh my god, there's so many trolls. It's
I
crazy.
yeah, I know. I've come in the rooms. I've seen it. I've seen it
Yeah.
firsthand. I'm just like, wow, it's a whole lot
Yeah.
of craziness. I
Yeah.
feel like I feel like I wanted to get on here and just rant about this one specific person, but I don't want to name them because I don't want to draw attention to them. But at the same point, I'm really pissed off at how this person is acting right now. Which, Michael, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you've told me and stuff, which like I'm kind of like neutral on it because like I'm okay with that person for the most
Yeah,
part.
I mean, and it's bad because I keep trusting that like this person, is going to be like nice to me and all this stuff. But it's like I know damn well that things aren't going to go back to the way that they used to be, unfortunately, because, a lot of shit's happened, unfortunately, and like I kind of just need to, I guess, be content with the fact that a lot of shit has happened and things aren't going to go back to the way that they were. But it's just like I wish that this one specific person would be like a more supportive friend.
Yeah. I'm
And
asking Elaine if she wants to come up because Elaine comes up a lot of times.
okay. But yeah, like it just kind of hurts that like this person just isn't as supportive as like I thought that like they would be about like the way that I'm heading with my life. And this specific person even said like, "Hey, you know, we should all start like a weight loss group and support one another and all this." But yet she just doesn't want to put in the work or really do anything to like get motivated and get started. So it's like I really can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Like I'm motivated, I'm getting started, and like I'm doing my thing and all that. So, I just wish that, this person would just kind of like respect that, I'm doing this and all that. But instead, I feel like, they judge me like constantly. Like, yeah, I go out to dinner and see my friends' bands like once in a while. But I haven't had a sip of alcohol since March. Literally. Like, I quit drinking in March. And it just kind of makes me mad that, like, this person says, "Oh, well, you go out partying all the time." I really don't go out partying all the time. If you count going out to dinner and having some water with lemon as partying, then by all means, I guess I'm a partier.
Oh man, I used to go out all the time.
Oh, I had that phase of my life where I went out all the time, and it was pretty much like right whenever I moved to the beach. So like, well, it wasn't right whenever I moved to the beach. I had to make friends and stuff. So it was a couple years after I moved to the beach, you know, was whenever I had like my little party girl phase, and I was wild and I got it out of my system. But, I cannot hang like I used to anymore, trust me. Like, it's so weird. Like, there used to be times where it's like I could stay up till like 5 in the morning with like no issue, and then just like pass out for a few hours and then get up and like do my thing. I cannot do that anymore. So me and Cece had some friends come over, and they're in a band, and I'll say that that's fine. They're in a band, and Cece was like, "Hey, you guys could just like come here after you play your gig that's about an hour away. Just come here and sleep, and then the next day like y'all have a show here. So it would just be like more convenient." So they came in around like 1 a.m. Now, mind you, me and Cece had to go take a nap so we could hang because we're both like tired bitches. That's what I call it. Tired bitches. So they came in around like 1 a.m. and we were up till 5, and I'm just like, how did I do that? Because I cannot hang like that anymore.
Yeah, I can sometimes.
And that was even with a nap. I was like, I just cannot hang like that anymore.
Oh, Nova, I was wild for like 5 years.
Oh, I definitely had a wild party girl phase, and I think I kind of got it out of my system, and now I'm fine. And I don't really have an interest of like living that lifestyle again.
Yeah, like when I was like bartending like full time
Yeah.
like years ago, like when it was like full time, I was wild. Like I was going out every single night.
Yeah, that yeah, I don't know if I could do that. That's a lot.
It
Going out.
it was a lot.
But it's just like I don't like these people that think they know me, think that they can just like judge me because they see that I posted a video of my friend's band playing, Or, oh, I posted a video of going to the beach. So that automatically means that I'm some sort of party animal. No, I'm not a party animal. Like I said, I go out to dinner and have some water with lemon and see my friends' bands play. And that's about as far as it goes. And I guess if you want to call that partying, then by all means, just YouTube is not my thing right now. I mean, it's not like an important thing like it is to some people, which I don't know why this is an important thing. Yeah, exactly. And like ever since I've had like my uncle passed away right whenever COVID like first broke out. And he died from having cancer and COVID. And basically like ever since he's passed, like I just learned that like time is precious and like you need to spend it with like the important people in your life and like make memories. And if you don't have important people in your life, unfortunately, then you need to like just make some memories of your own. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
I mean, you only get one life. You don't get any do-overs.
yeah, so I'm going to live my life, and enjoy it. And, it's not like I'm doing anything wrong. Like, I'm not out here drinking and driving or anything like that. I'm not out here hurting anybody. I'm just, living life.
Yeah, that's all you can do, really.
Yeah, life's too short. You just gotta enjoy it while you can. That's what I say.
There must be a lot of people live or something, which I know Tuesday nights a lot of people do go live.
Yeah, I know that there's a lot of people over at Emma's probably, which
Yeah, she's got
which
like 200 people live.
yeah, which hey, I love Emma. I think she's freaking hilarious. Like I would watch her like all day every day. Like shout out to Emma 666 because I think she's hysterical.
She is really funny. Another person, if you want like funny footage on Barb, is Olap.
Oh,
Olap does.
Olap is hilarious too. I like her as
Oh
well.
my gosh, those videos that she does on like Barb. And did you see like the videos that she did on um Alana?
No, I didn't get around to watching those. Like I get into these days where it's just like I miss like people's videos, so I'll just like binge like certain people and like sometimes I'll just sit there and like binge Emma or like binge, Olap. And
Yeah,
I
so
think it's hysterical whenever Olap like messes with like the footage and like she'll make Barb have like a funny voice and shit like that.
so the old lady that you'll see like in Olaf's video, that
Yeah.
is Barb's mom. And like
Oh wow.
she'll use like an AI voice of like Barb's like mom talking about Barb. Like it's hilarious. Like her content is hilarious.
I know she is
Oh, I
fun.
just noticed Barb is live right now too. It must be something. You always know if Barb is doing something crazy or talking about something good because Barb typically only has like 10 people watching her now. But
Yeah,
whenever she's like going crazy or talking about like something like that people are gonna like really like she's really going crazy, then she has a lot of viewers and she's got like 50 people in her stream right now.
oh,
So but only like probably four of them are able to comment because Barb blocks everybody.
oh, for sure. Yeah. I think it's funny and I'm just wondering if I'll ever get mentioned over there at Barb's because I've been starting to chit chat a little bit about her. I mean,
Probably
I'm
not.
not saying anything like like too bad. It's more just like me being funny. Um
Did I ever send you the messages where like Alana tagged me and all that stuff?
I saw it. It appeared like on my news feed for some reason.
Oh my gosh.
I was just like, oh my God, like, way to just drag somebody in that just doesn't really care. I hate to tell you.
I don't care about her. Like I mentioned her one time. Like and so what it was is and I completely forgot. I had got home from work and she had posted something about people like doxing her, like old stuff. It's like let it go, lady. Like so she had posted something about um someone like doxing her like oh thought these people didn't go real life and they doxed me. Well what she posted really wasn't even like a dox, so I commented on it. I was like this isn't doxing. I was like your criminal record's like public. like
Yeah. Yeah,
like it's
anything that's public information, you can't really count that as like a dox. I hate to say it. And
I don't think so either.
even like people's addresses nowadays, like that's even public information for the most part. So it's just like, you know.
Yeah, so like that's what she posted. Well, that one comment that I commented where I was like, this isn't really doxing, like, but I didn't say anything like mean or anything. Oh my gosh. That's what the comment was. I found out that sent her over the edge that she started tagging me and all that stuff. Like she tagged me in the video like where somebody called her nurse or called the doctor's office and she's like, this isn't doxing.
Oh my
Like she like went crazy and she started like posting and stuff and I'm just like, lady, like
Well, it isn't doxing because you sit there and like videotape yourself at the doctor's office. Like
yeah,
you're just like letting people know, your every move. So it's not really a dox.
she
A
doxes
dox,
herself.
yeah, a dox would be like if I found out where you worked and then like called them and then just like went on YouTube and was like, "Hey, call this place because so and so works there and he needs to go to hell," or something like that. That would be like a dox. If
That's
it
yeah,
was
that's how I feel like a dox is. Like if you're starting to call like someone's family, or you're starting to like call someone's work or something like that, then that starts getting into like doxing. But like if you're just posting like public information, like if you have said your name on your live stream, you have to know someone's going to type your name into Google and then it's gonna like pop up.
yeah. And that's
Oh
why
no, but I don't interact with her. Like I
yeah, she
literally
doesn't.
I think I was like tired like when I got home from work and I just saw that and I just like I was like, okay. I was like, this is not a dox. Like but now she'll like on her live streams, like she's live streaming now like 14 hours a day.
Oh, believe me, that's normal behavior for her.
And I'm like, golly. And like what she's doing is she's doing these audiobooks now.
Oh yeah, I heard all about that, but I haven't been able to catch any of it, but that's
It's
what I
nothing. It's like she has
yeah.
one person in her stream, like Harry, which he's a terrible person.
Yeah, I know all about Harry, unfortunately, but I know all about
Give
him.
me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I know all about Harry. Um, yeah, I wanted to tell Michael something else, but I'll wait until he comes back and then say what I was going to say about that. Yeah, definitely stay clear. I learned that. So yeah, I've just been, trying to get better and staying, off of crazy YouTube, but people don't like that I'm staying off of YouTube. So, which I don't get that. Like people don't like that I'm staying off of
Okay,
YouTube.
I'm back.
People don't like that I'm staying off of YouTube, but yet if I come on YouTube and voice my opinion or talk about something and they don't agree with it, they're going to tell me all about it. So, which I'm probably gonna get a message or something later that I need to like take this video down because that's happened before. But I'm not gonna take it down this time. Sorry.
Yeah, like what Elaine just said, like I won't put out there like what Elaine's like necessarily going through, but Elaine is going through it right now.
Yeah,
Like
I
if it,
I heard that.
well, everyone's hearing it because like they're tagging like people that it's just insane what she's going through. And I feel really bad like for Elaine. I don't know what to do because how it is with trolls, like it's really hard to ever figure out who it really is.
Right. But anyway, Michael, I
Like
was
what they're oh, go ahead, sorry.
no, I remember what I was gonna say. So, one time, okay, it was actually my birthday last year. I remember. So I posted something about my birthday last year, and like nobody responded, but like I didn't really give two shits because it's just YouTube. I'm like, it's just YouTube. Like all the important people in my life, have other ways to contact me, and everybody that's important in my life had wished me a happy birthday.
Wasn't
So
there a lot of drama going on around the time of your birthday last year?
yeah. So I was just like, okay, whatever. Like it's just YouTube, like I said, important people have my number or they have ways to contact me. Okay. So then Alana made a video and she was like, yeah, happy birthday, hun. I noticed that, none of your little friends commented and wished you happy birthday.
I remember that.
And I'm just like,
That's what she does. She
and I'm just like,
literally does
and I'm
that.
just like, hun, like, I didn't even mention you. I have not talked about you. Like, I've stayed clear, like, out of that mess. Basically, all I was doing was just saying it was my birthday. That was it. And it was like, that's what sparked that. And I don't really, like I said, it's just YouTube. Like, I didn't really care if anybody had commented and wished me a happy birthday.
Like
So,
I'm sure after this live, I'm sure me and you probably will get mentioned in a video or something
oh, well,
because
that's,
she probably stalks your channel. Like I literally have a screenshot that I can send you where she watched my entire live, but she didn't say anything. And like she was watching me, but she didn't say anything at all. And somebody had sent me the screenshot right like because she went live. And like on YouTube where it shows like your recent videos that you watched.
yeah,
Well, like how she like screens her phone,
yeah,
like she mirrors her phone. And it was literally my video that was the most recent watched video. And it like the red bar was filled all the way up, like where she watched the whole thing. I'm like, you are crazy. Like, that's how like she came back. Like, because like I never really was in the whole Alana stuff. Like I
I
just tidbits,
was, yeah, I
just like here
was,
and there.
yeah, I was there for a minute, but I just kind of was like, okay, whatever, because it was not really like worth my time and energy anymore. And I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, it
So
was taking a
I
lot of
even,
energy.
yeah, I just was kind of like, okay, like, if she wants to, you know, do you boo boo. That's all that I said. Like, do you boo boo. Like, do your thing. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, like she had never done anything to me personally. Like she's never done anything to me personally. I never had any personal issues with her. So how she came back was one night Elaine was live and all of a sudden like in the chat um her name starts chatting and I'm like that's weird. Like I'm like there's no way that's her. Like, I'm like, somebody's like using her name. Like, why would she even be in here? Like, how did she even find Elaine's like channel?
Oh yeah,
Well,
she likes to pop up just randomly.
yeah, it was so random. So I was up on panel and I was like, Alana, if that's really you, because like it looked like it was, but I was up on panels, so like I didn't like go down, and I don't even know if I was a mod at the time in Elaine's room when all that happened. I'm not sure. Um, so I was like, just come up here really fast and just say it's you and just pop back down. So she came up. Well, I had like said, I was like, well, the one person I was like that just came to my mind just off the bat, I was like, that would know if that's really her by what she's typing. I was like, is Kate. So I was like, somebody like
Yeah.
go get Kate. So then Kate came over and they got kind of like into it, but Kate kind of just put her in her place and stuff. And
Oh
then
yeah, Kate's good at that. Like she will put her in her place, and that's what I love is that she will just put her in her place, and she does it in like a respectful way though. Like I don't think like, she's just kind of like, honey, stop.
yeah, she was super respectful, like put her in her place and just like left or whatever. And I went like, I know like some people were like, oh, like you brought her over to like start stuff, but I really wasn't. Like, I really was like thinking like that's not the real Alana. Like, there's no way. Like, why would
Yeah,
Alana come in here? And I was like, that was the first name off the top of my head that I was like, that person will know if that's really her or not.
yeah,
Because at that time, like I hadn't really like invested that much into Alana. Like I had always went into like live streams that were talking about her and stuff, but I never stayed for long. If I like remember right, like I never had any personal interactions with Alana.
yeah,
And I really still haven't.
yeah,
I literally like I'm my own person. Like if she like came into my chat, I'm not gonna block her right away.
no,
Like as long as she doesn't start getting crazy and stuff, like
yeah, and
so
that's my thing.
Alana, if you're listening, yeah, like I have no personal beef with you, but I am gonna support, the people that I like on here.
Yeah,
Michael
like
C.
oh, you're on my channel. Elaine's like, where am I at?
Oh, yes. Elaine is funny. Elaine is really funny.
Hi, Elaine.
Um, yeah, I've known Elaine now for a few months on here, and that's like we would always go live late at night and stuff. And I think how Alana found Elaine is so Kim.
Yeah.
So it was really random. One time, like, everyone was in Kim's when Kim was going through it with Harry, and everyone's like, getting on Kim. Well, then all of a sudden, Alana pops up, and I'm like in Kim's chat, and I'm like, Kim, like, no, from what I've like been told, stay away from her. Like, don't take advice from her. Like, it's not going to end well. Well, now Harry, who was Kim's online boyfriend, I put that like in air quotes,
Oh yeah,
is
I'm picturing you putting it in air quotes right now. It's quite a hilarious
like
sight.
Harry has left Kim and is now in Alana's room, and he wants to move to Texas.
Oh
It's
gosh.
it's messy. It's so messy.
Listen, you don't need to turn on the TV to watch a damn soap opera. Just
Oh, okay. Was I on? I couldn't remember, Elaine. I really
just,
couldn't.
just turn on YouTube and I'm sure you could find a good soap opera of your choice.
Oh my god, every day of the week. Fridays and Saturdays on YouTube, I've noticed are pretty slow. That's
Yeah,
what me and Elaine were talking about. That Friday and Saturday nights are pretty slow, but throughout the week, like Tuesdays are seem to be like the hottest night, like for drama. It really seems like it. I don't know why Tuesdays are the night, but it is.
it's Tuesday tea time, I think. Let's see. Nova, I'm sorry that I'm just now responding to you, but Nova, you know that I love you. We just got into
Nova
a
is awesome. Like Nova, I always tell like people like on my stream and stuff, like when Nova comes in, I'm like, I've known Nova longer than a lot of people on here. Because like I started out like in like Annie's and stuff, and then I just started like branching out, and I started finding like other like communities and stuff. And some were good and like some weren't. Like I remember when I first found Barb. Barb literally made me a mod. I was a mod in Barb's for like a week. And I felt so bad for her because I was like, my gosh, all these people are picking on this like old like cancer lady that does crafts. And then after like a week after the stuff she started saying, I was like, okay, this lady's lying. I was like, she does not have 56 illnesses.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible that she has some of those illnesses, but I wouldn't say that she has all of them.
Yeah, and
Because if she had all of those, she would not be able to stream for like all day every day.
all day, every day. And then those cop cam footages, like when they were putting her on the stretcher to go out of her house after she cut her arm, she, my gosh, she was literally yelling another YouTuber's name as they were putting her on the stretcher, taking her out of the house. Like, lady, you are too invested in this. Like,
Oh yeah, Nova. I'm still on Laura's channel. Yeah, I still go over there.
I still don't know why I am blocked on Laura's channel. I have never figured that out why. Like, I
Well,
would go.
I can see if I can unblock you because I'm like one of the, what is it, like administrative mods or
Oh,
something.
yeah, you probably could. Yeah, because like I would go over there. Um, but I can't chat or anything. And I faithfully follow Glenda Solly.
Oh man, I only follow her so I know what to talk about on Laura's channel. That's the only
Oh
reason you see me
my
over.
god. I mean, yeah, you'll message me and be like, "Did you see this one?" And I'll be like, "Did you see this one?"
Hey, did you see what video was I watching today? Oh, I forget. Did you see her newest video where it's like she was cooking like a pot full of slop?
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, Elaine, yeah. If you read Elaine's comment, Elaine is going through hell right now, like
I'm
bad. Like
sorry. I'm sorry,
it,
Elaine, that you're going through hell.
it's bad. Like they're calling her. Like I will, Elaine. I won't put it out there like what they're doing to
Yeah, you
you,
don't
but
have.
Elaine, if you want to come up and like tell Taylor because no one's gonna really find you here, um, you can, but I won't put your like stuff out there what you're going through.
Yeah,
Um,
and I'm not the type of person where I discuss people's business anyway. So, like if you want to talk about it, go for it, but it's like no pressure. Like I'm not going to make you like, hey,
yeah,
like
this is definitely a safe space that you could talk about it. Like
it is.
they're not gonna find Taylor.
Yeah.
Like,
If they do, then that's kind of hilarious. That's
well,
all I
yeah,
got.
because like you come in, but you only say like one or two things and you're gone. So no one's really caught
Yeah.
on to like that at all.
Yeah, I usually have like other shit to do, so I can't like stay for like these, 14-hour long live streams. Oh my. Yeah, Elaine, it sounds like they're going like real life on you.
Elaine, do you want to come up just for a couple minutes and just like tell Taylor like what's going on? Um, yeah, so the last video of Glenda that I watched was the semi video. Oh my gosh. Like you literally go into the gas station, she does, and she buys like she's like, "Oh, she's here, I'm going
I
to do the
didn't
impression.
I
I'm going to
didn't
do the
get to
impression
see
of her."
I didn't get to see that video yet, but I'll listen to your recap of it.
She's like, "Hey guys." She's like, "Do you see that over there?" She's like, "Look at that semi driver. I think something's wrong." And she's like, "His back wheels point inwards." And she's like, "Here, let me go into this gas station. I'm going to get him a cup of coffee and a water." "Oh, I'm at Tim Hortons? I ain't never been in a Tim Hortons before." And she then takes like this water and coffee and a donut over to this trucker who's probably, running behind because he's got like a big load on his truck and he's having like like semi truck issues.
Yeah.
So his whole day is probably effed up. And
Yeah.
she comes over with a water and a coffee and a donut, and she's like, "Here you go, sir. Can I take pictures underneath your semi?" And I'm on YouTube, and my YouTube channel's name is Glenda Solly. Glenda Solly.
Oh God.
I'm like, Glenda, like, give the man a break. Like, you're pressuring him over here to subscribe to you, and he's dealing with some like truck problems. She's just a mess. And then, because I've been talking about her on my channel, because I really want some of the people I know on here to start like covering her, but
Yeah.
everyone's kind of been focused on Barb. And I'm just like, there is so much content with Glinda that they can
Well,
really
listen,
cover.
we can all only focus on like one train wreck at a time. There's enough train wrecks where we could, go on for days and days, but sometimes we have to just focus on one at a time. So I imagine that Glenda will get hers, at some point.
She
Um,
just she just because Laura like has went after her, but Laura has been pretty civil. But I mean, some of the trolls that I know, they will eat Glenda alive.
oh yeah, no,
Like
I think overall, and this is what I don't like. I don't like the fact that Glenda and like all of her supporters have basically said that Laura is like some psychopath.
they haven't seen crazy yet.
Yeah,
Like
and I'm like Laura is not a psychopath. Basically what Laura does is she basically just retells the things that Glenda says that come right out of Glenda's mouth.
yeah, that's all she does.
That's
She's just a commentary channel.
Yeah, that's what she does. She comments on the crazy shit that Glenda does.
But I mean, some of the trolls that like I know on here now, like they will contact like her grandkids' school. They will contact like her daughter's job. Like Glenda hasn't seen crazy yet.
No, she hasn't. And like I think it's pretty funny, like what she's done to some.
And I mean, like Glenda puts all of her info out there. Like
Yeah.
she has doxed her grandkids just for views.
Oh yeah, she doxes like random people for views even. It's just, like I said, I just don't like, the fact that they've said that Laura is like some crazy nutcase and
She's
she's
not
not.
crazy. She's just like
No.
a reaction channel.
Yeah, and everything that Laura says is spot on as well.
Hmm.
Yeah. And Laura, I will 1000% support you always. Please understand that. She knows
Yeah.
that. But it's so weird, and I don't like the things that people say about her, especially like before I got to know her. Like everybody was totally there was like a bunch of people that were like discouraging me from like going over to her side.
She's
And there
never done anything crazy. Like
Right.
if Glenda thinks that she's crazy, Glenda honestly has not seen crazy yet. Because
No.
like there's some people I know on here that would make Glenda probably quit YouTube. Like that would probably actually drive her over the edge and make her quit YouTube.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, she's put out like what her grandkids look like, where like her daughter's name, like it wouldn't be hard to find out where her daughter worked. Like she's like put her daughter's house like on YouTube. She's put her house on YouTube. Like they know what kind of car she drives. Like she's put it all out there.
Yeah, they know like the housing development or like apartment complex that like she lives in even.
Yeah, everything. Um oh,
So,
Elaine, I'm so sorry. Taylor, if you
yeah,
want to
sorry
drop the link, if Elaine wants to come up, she can. I know she said she didn't
yeah,
at first, but sometimes like once Elaine gets comfortable, like she'll come up.
yeah,
Um,
totally can. That's fine. This is
n-
just like I wanted to get on and just like talk some tea, and this is what we're doing right now. So this is good relief for me right now.
Nova, I still watch her.
Oh,
Um, I know a lot of people don't, but she
She's
hasn't posted in like a long, long, long time.
I think here's my thoughts. I think that Stealth, because that's what she goes by. I think that Stealth is a nice person. I don't personally have anything against her, but her channel is boring as hell. I hate to say it.
It is. It's slow, but she hasn't posted in like a year.
Yeah.
Like I the last thing I remember about her is she had like arm surgery or wrist surgery or something, and I haven't seen her in a year. It was yeah, I always liked Stealth. I liked her and Laura together.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they meshed like really well together, and it kind of made me sad to see like what happened there. But, I understand that like, people drift apart unfortunately, and like things happen.
Yeah.
It's happened to all of us unfortunately. But
Yeah.
from what I'm gathering, I don't think that, Laura has like any hard feelings towards her anymore. I think
Yeah, I don't think so either. So hopefully maybe I mean down the road there's like a reunion or something.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see about that. I don't know if I'm really like the person to ask about that, because I only know from like an outsider's point of view, like what happened.
Yeah, I don't know at all what happened
Yeah.
really.
I just know from like an outsider's point of view, so I'm probably not really even like at liberty to speak upon it. But
But yeah,
yeah,
I've been trying to get people to cover Glenda Solly. Like I keep mentioning her every now and then, but everyone right now is focused on Barb. So once like the Barb stuff and the Barb stuff will eventually get boring. Eventually. Like
Nova, we don't mention that name around these parts. Just saying.
oh, I don't know. I don't know what happened to him.
We don't like to talk about that name around these parts, cuz I am not a fan.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't even think he's on YouTube anymore.
And I'll leave it at that.
He would say some off the wall stuff.
He would.
No, but he was like pretty mean to like Taylor. Like he like said some pretty awful stuff. Like because I liked him at first too.
Yeah, he was pretty rude to me. And then like I clapped back at him, and then instead of him just being an adult and like letting it go, he just like kept on like a child.
Yes, he did. I
So
remember all
that
that.
so that showed me that, you can't handle it, so bye.
But yeah, eventually, like somebody will cover Glenda like ruthlessly. Um, I think I was a mod on his channel at 1.2 Nova.
So was I. I think everybody was at some point.
Yeah.
Michael, I gotta
Uh,
make you a mod. I don't know what happened. I thought you've always been a mod, but I don't see a wrench next to you.
I don't think I was. I think I don't know. I might have been at one point. I'm not sure.
You should be.
Um,
Why the hell you aren't? Let me go fix that tonight, because I don't know why you're not a mod.
but I remember like another person I've been trying to get people to watch, which a lot of people know her already, and it's kind of hard to cover her because she doesn't like she's not that interesting, but she does some pretty like heinous crap, and that's Cynthia. Like, did
I don't
you?
like her. I don't like her.
Oh my gosh, did you watch those videos I sent you?
Yeah, I can't watch like animals being hurt. No, thank you.
I mean, she's not like, beating the animal. It's nothing like that gross, but it's still like she's shaking those cats around like crazy just for views.
Yeah, there's I want to start like reacting a little bit, but I want to react to like different things that I like, just to kind of like, you know,
Yeah.
just to
Have you
kind of
been? Did you
show
ever
like
watch?
what I like.
Did you ever watch Chickens by the Lake?
Oh God, she's kind of boring too.
Oh my gosh. Her videos are like 45 minutes long. I have to put her on times two speed.
Yeah, I can't. There's a new reaction channel that I started watching. She's called Exposed by Jules.
Oh, I subscribe to her.
So,
She
she's
reacts to some of Glenda's older stuff too.
listen, she's hilarious. She's this like little British lady, and she makes me laugh so hard. Like I laugh so hard at Jules whenever she's doing her reactions. And I even watch like some of the videos where I don't know the person she's reacting to and I still think it's hilarious.
Hey, Travel and More.
Hi Travel and More. I don't know if I've seen you before, but welcome. But yeah, I want to start like reacting to just like stuff that I like. And kind of just like offering my opinions about it is kind of like what I want to do. I have an idea about like what I want my first video to be.
Reaction channels do really well on here. They grow
Yeah,
really fast. You just have to, if you stick on the same person or if you stick on the same topic, your channel will plateau and it won't really grow that much. But if it's like a topic that's like interesting to people, your channel will grow really fast. You just like have to have a like a backup for like the next like person after that person starts like plateauing.
I want to start reacting to this one like YouTube family that I found because they're nuts. And I want to start reacting to them. But I've gotten a lot of hate for like react for like commenting on their videos on YouTube and like it's kind of funny. And I'm just like, dude, we
Who
all
is
have
it?
the Churko family. Have you ever heard of them?
The who?
The Churko family.
No, I've never heard of them.
So I don't really like family channels to begin with because I feel like they very much just like exploit children.
Now, the one I really like, and it's a family channel, is it's called Your New Zealand Family.
Yeah.
They they're amazing. They have like almost 500,000 subs, and they're absolutely amazing.
So, yeah, I don't agree with family channels and I started watching this other YouTuber called the Dad Challenge podcast.
I think I might be subscribed to that.
And basically what he does is he like reacts to like all the family channels. But like a lot of what he says makes a lot of sense. So I kind of got into, the thought process that hey, like these family channels, aren't really the best because they're exploiting like innocent children. So, yeah, like I'm not like a huge fan, but there's this one family called the Churko family. So it's Nick and Lainey are the mom and dad, and then they have two really little girls. So there's Blakely, who's 3. I think she's like 2 or 3, and then they have Briar, who just turned 1, and then Lainey is pregnant with her third child already. So they're going to have like 3 children under the age of 4 by the time baby number 3 comes around. And I'm just like, wow, like y'all don't waste any time, do you?
Oh,
So
they're a huge channel.
yeah, so they post videos of Blakely because she's very much like attached to her dad. Which okay, like that's fine. I was a daddy's girl whenever I was younger, so I understand that. But it's like the dad is like really weird. Like he gets mad if like Blakely wants to sleep in her own bed.
Oh, that
Like
is weird.
Like, it's stuff like that that kind of like makes me shake my head. Like, that's kind of a little bit strange. And then like like they let Blakely just like have run of the house and like do whatever she wants, and then she cries if she gets told no. And it's just like they're not setting any boundaries with her, and like everybody talks about how cute she is, and I'm like, no, that is not cute. Like, you guys are not teaching her like anything. You guys are teaching her that basically like, the world should just hand everything to her, and that's not how it works. Like, you're going to create a monster eventually. Like, I hate to say it, but that's just how it's going to be. So I want to start like reacting to like some of their videos, I think, because they're always popping up on like my YouTube shorts.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I started watching them and I'm just like, they're weird. What?
I just dropped my phone.
Oh Lord.
But
But yeah, I want to start just like
did
reacting.
you ever check your messages? I messaged you.
I did. I'm on my phone, so it's kind of hard for me to like check my messages and like be
Well,
live
I'll
time.
just put it in the private chat.
Yeah, because my therapist like also messaged me, and I haven't been able to answer her yet, but that's fine. I can answer her after I'm done here. It's fine.
I just messaged you in private
Okay,
chat.
I got you. Oh, I have no idea. In response to your question, I don't know. But I find it weird that she was asking about me last night.
Well, I think just because like you hadn't been like on her channel in a while.
Yeah, and there's a reason why I ain't been on there. Has she
Oh,
figured it out? um,
I don't know.
so me and Cece got like really involved in like a new TV show that we found. So we like to just like binge a TV show. Like we'll start a TV show and we'll have it done within like a week or two, depending on
Uh-huh.
depending on like, you know, how long it is. So we started to watch The Client List. I don't know if you've ever seen that one.
I've heard of it.
So basically, for anybody that doesn't know what The Client List is about, it's about this girl and her husband abandons her and her kids. So she has to like think of a way to like make money and like make enough money to like support her family. So she's a massage therapist. So she starts working at this like salon. I guess it's called like a salon. She starts working at like this salon, and it ends up that this place has this thing called the client list. And it's basically like a special list of people who tip really good, and you can like do sexual things with them.
Oh, we just had one of those around me that just got shut down. The
So
feds raided it.
so yeah, that's what this is about. And basically just like a whole bunch of shit happens, and like it's getting really good. And there's only 2 seasons and we're almost done with the whole series. And it's really good. It has Jennifer Love Hewitt in it. And
I
I
cannot wait. So, did you see, speaking of Jennifer Love Hewitt, did you see that she's coming back for a new I Know What You Did Last Summer?
no, but I'm here for it.
She's coming back. So they're doing with I Know What You Did Last Summer is like what they did with Scream. They're doing the same thing with I Know What You Did Last Summer, but Jennifer Love Hewitt is coming back.
Good, because it wouldn't be the same without her.
No, it wouldn't. Just how like the new Scream, I am so excited for the new Scream because how can you have Scream without Nev Campbell?
You can't. You pretty much can't.
Like, I mean, the one that they did, the last one I thought was pretty good. What they did is they didn't have Nev Campbell, so they upped the gore, which I liked. Like, I thought it was pretty good. but I'm so glad Nev Campbell's coming back. Like, how can you have Scream without Sydney Prescott?
I don't know, but I need to get caught up on like the last probably four of those because I haven't gotten caught up, but I need to watch like the last four of those.
Oh my
But
gosh, I wish we lived closer because we could literally have like a Scream marathon.
listen, I would be here for it. Trust me, I'd be here for it. We could just have like movie night.
I love Scream so much.
Um, but well, you've spoken to me on a more personal level, so you know my whole story that, I have girl crushes. So, Jennifer Love Hewitt is one of my girl crushes, I've determined.
Oh,
Because
is it really Nova?
because
It's,
if you've seen her in the client list, she wears like lingerie in like every scene and she just looks so hot. Like I'm just like, damn, girl.
I really liked her in a Ghost Whisperer. I didn't know that, Nova. So it's Neve Campbell, not Nev.
Oh, I knew.
Oh,
If I just didn't feel like correcting you, I guess.
I never knew that. I always thought it was Nev. I know she's like Canadian though, isn't she? She's from Canada, I think.
Who is it? Neve or Nev? What is it? Neve? Neve
Neve,
Campbell?
Neve Campbell.
Yeah, I don't know, but Jennifer Love Hewitt's pretty hot though.
I always liked her in Ghost Whisperer.
She's one of those actresses that like I always forget about how good she is until I see something that she's in.
Always, which is weird because Noah always picks on me.
It's okay, Nova. We love you.
Um, Me and Nova pretty much go into a lot of the same streams. Like me and her both go to Kim's because right now Kim is actually acting pretty cool, like for the most part. So
Yeah,
I like kind of going there.
she's a ticking time bomb, it seems like, though. She could just go off at any given moment, I feel like.
Oh, she can. Oh, I've got another lady that you can start watching. Her name is Dar from South Florida. She's
Oh
like this.
gosh.
Oh my God. She's like this old lady, but she's drunk every stream.
Oh my god.
Like, so I go in there and I'm like, how many drinks are you in today? And she's like, why do you care? And I'm like, well, I'm 3 beers in. She's like, oh, I went past you about 3 hours ago.
Oh shit.
And then there's a video like where she stood up and she just fell over a bunch of stuff in her house. And oh my gosh. Yeah, she was in The Craft, and I love The Craft.
Yeah.
I I can never pronounce the dark haired lady's name, the one that's like real evil in The Craft. What's her name? Like Fariza? Like,
I've never seen that movie, so I can't.
oh, you would really like it. You would really
Yeah.
like it. Yeah, you would really enjoy that movie.
Yeah. I would have to check it out. Is it on Tubi? It probably.
Uh, I don't know. I don't watch Tubi because I can't do ads. Like, I literally pay for YouTube Premium just so I don't have to watch ads.
I love Tubi because they have like lifetime movies on there, and if I just want to binge them, I can.
Oh, I'll have to share. I just found a channel that's got all the old Lifetime movies on it. I'm
Really?
subscribed. It was on Facebook. Someone said if you like old Lifetime movies, like before they all became like cookie cutter the same, subscribe to this channel. They're posting all the movies on there. And I don't know how they're getting by with it, not getting copyrighted, but there's a bunch on there, and every day they're putting more.
Oh, I'm here for it. I
I'll have to
like
share it to you.
I like all the old ones, like No One Would Tell and
Oh, with
Candace Cam.
Candace Cameron,
Yeah,
Bure.
and I think one of the Savage guys was in it too. I forget
Yeah,
which.
that was sad. Like she died at the end, but like that was really sad.
Yeah, and what was the other one? There's like a lot of good like classic ones.
There is. There's a couple good ones. Like one I really liked was Murder in Greenwich, and that was like the real life story of Martha Moxley in Greenwich, Connecticut. She got killed by like one of the Skakel boys, and the Skakel family is like related to the Kennedys. So like he pretty much got like a slap on the wrist like for
Oh
it.
yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, Gone with the Wind's good. Um, what's some of the other like oldies but goodies? I don't know.
I'm all for like the horror movies. Like give me like 80s, 90s like horror. I love that.
Oh, I like old horror movies. I don't like new ones because I feel like they don't have plots. They're just like gore central.
Okay, travel more. Have a good night.
Yes. Bye, Travel and More. Thank you for stopping in. Michael, the
Whatever, Elaine. Like I'm gossiping
listen,
over here because I know this is a safe space.
listen, Michael always has the tea. He sends me like voice messages with the tea. And I sit here and die of laughter as I'm listening to him give me the tea.
And you guys love it.
Listen, me and Michael are a force to reckon with here. Ever since Michael learned how to live stream, this is gonna be a good time.
Yeah, I'm gonna get so like I have like a work computer, but I'm gonna get like an actual like personal computer,
Yeah,
and I'm going to start. I think I'm gonna start getting more into like live streaming and stuff, and that way like because on my phone I can't pull up videos and stuff and like react to them. So I think I'm gonna start just like doing like reactions and stuff.
oh yeah, that's what I want to do also. I think Michael's on Instagram, but I don't remember.
No, not anymore, Nova.
Oh, never mind.
I got rid of like when I started going into like not rooms, streams that had like a bunch of trolls and stuff, and I knew what I was getting involved in. I got rid of all of it. Like I got rid of everything. Like I don't have a LinkedIn, I don't have an Instagram, I don't have Snapchat. Like I don't have any of that stuff anymore.
Right.
I never really used it anyways. Um so yeah, I got rid of all that stuff.
Yeah, I never used Snapchat because I never understood the point of it. And I feel like it's an easy way for like significant others to like cheat on their spouses. Cause like I've like my ex fiance like cheated on me on Snapchat, like using Snapchat like quite a few times. So I have a tendency to stay away from that shit.
Well, and like Snapchat, if you have your location on, they can pinpoint exactly like where you're at in your house.
Oh no, thank you.
Like if you zoom in on the people, like you can see exactly where they're at. Like it's weird.
Yeah, no, thank you. Although I'm still convinced that like all of our phones are like being watched right now.
Oh, most definitely.
Damn government.
Well, yeah, because if like we said something like about like the president or something, like I literally there's somebody like in my town that had posted that they wanted to do something to the president,
Yeah.
and within a week, I don't even think it was a week, the Secret Service like showed up, like all these SUVs like were in the neighborhood, and none of us knew what was going on. Well,
Damn.
it ended up getting posted that literally like they came from DC, like whoever like is in charge of that. Like I don't know if it was the Secret Service or what it was, but they actually showed up and like investigated like his laptops, his phone, and everything. Like, so they're always listening.
Oh yeah. And then it's like, if you're on Facebook and like you're thinking about something, it'll pop right up like an ad for it. Or like if you were on like let's say Temu, like just looking at stuff. If you're on Facebook, there'll be like an ad for Temu. So
Mm-hmm.
just like they follow like every move that you make.
Well, that's just like you said, Timu. I bet you if I go on Facebook right now, within like 5 minutes, a Timu ad's going to be on there.
Oh yeah. I was obsessed with Temu like there for a minute. Like I was spending like obnoxious amounts of money there.
It takes a long time to get stuff from there, doesn't it?
It does cuz it's all from like overseas.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But Well, I think I've pretty much talked about everything I wanted to talk about.
I know. I think I have too. I try to at least make it to the hour and a half mark whenever I stream to at least like make it worth my while. If I can
Yeah,
if
I
I can
always
get if sorry, go ahead.
no, I always try to keep mine like 2 hours and under. That's like what I've been trying to do. Except the first one I ever did was about like a whole scammer thing, and it ended up almost going 4 hours.
I know. I remember that. Sorry, I was looking at my mom's dog to see what she was doing, but she's just
But
over.
yeah, I can go ahead and get off of here. That way you can call your what was it, your therapist or whatever back and stuff.
Yeah, I'll probably just like message her because that's what we do. That's our main like form of communication.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably get off of here and just go probably see what Barb's going on about. Elaine, all you have to do to get StreamYards on your computer is just go to the website.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
Just type in streamyards.com and you just link your YouTube channel to um like it just syncs up. It just links up to your StreamYard.
Yeah, it's not really that difficult to do. I think it's harder to get like YouTube live on your computer than it is to like do the StreamYard.
Yeah, I think so. But okay, well, it was fun.
Yeah.
I'll message you after this.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Bye guys.
All right. Bye, Michael. That's my YouTube boo thing. He's wild and crazy. Yeah, yeah, I think eventually I'm probably going to have to pay for StreamYard with how much I use it, but that's that. So what else is going on? I feel like we covered kind of like a wide range of topics, but I feel like there's probably more to talk about. So yeah, I think, you know, I am going to start becoming like a reaction channel where it's like I, you know, just start reacting to different things. So I think I'm going to start doing that. Nova, it's okay because I'm actually going to get off in a few minutes. I think, I was on here for a good amount of time and I kind of got off my chest what I needed to say. So I think it's all good. So yeah, I think I'm going to log off for the night. So thank you, Michael, for coming up on panel. Thank you, Nova. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, Travel and More. Thank you guys all for commenting and being interactive. I appreciate you guys. And I will see y'all soon. Bye.